Hello, welcome to another episode of the Horror Vision Horror Podcast. My name is Sean,
I am asshole Anthony.
and we're going to do a quick little review of a comic book that came out today. This is a book was not on my radar until 2 weeks ago when Anthony here put it on my radar, and I'm so happy you did. This is from Image Comics. This is You'll Do Bad Things, and story Tyler Boss, who most people are probably used to seeing in listed as an artist, although Dead Dogs Bite was, I think, maybe one of the first things, if it's probably the first thing I read that he wrote, and I just absolutely love that book. Art by Adriano Turtulici, lettering Hassan Asmate Elahu, editing Courtney Menard, design Dylan Todd. So, Anthony, talk to me about this book. First issue hit the stands today. You're the one that told me about this. So, how did you hear about this? What did you think of it? Yada, yada, yada.
I follow Fango on Instagram, and they did an article apparently. So they were just kind of putting this out there that it's coming. Uh, it's in a it lives within the realm of a horror genre. Giallo for a lot of the audience listening, and so it's not something that you kind of see too often in a lot of modern comics.
Mm-hmm.
So, I found it to be enticing. I threw it your way. We chased back and forth between the shops a couple of times because I kept screwing up the release date. Drops today, Wednesday the 26th?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I went and picked it up. We both gave it a read. And yeah, here we are. But beyond that, like I said, it just kind of pushed around on Instagram and social media, and so I'm glad that Fango and those guys were able to get the word out because
Yeah.
I'm not aware of them really doing a lot of pieces on comic books. So I thought it was really cool that they did.
Agreed. What did you think after reading this?
I have I have notions, and I am already starting to do the guessing game with it, but that's good. Like I
Yeah,
want to
as
know
far
what's
as
in store.
who is in the gimp mask with the giant knife.
Yeah, I want to I want to know where this story is going, and I'm I'm hoping it's not where it's painted to go, and that's
Mm-hmm.
a good thing. So, yeah, so far so good. Couple kills, some great panels. Story work is good. It moves very quickly. Uh yeah, no, it's a solid read so far. It is an issue one, so I mean, for those, I will say this, just as a disclaimer, for those expecting this thing to be like an absolute gore fest, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. But neither are most giallos. So
Exactly.
bear that in mind. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I did enjoy the read though. Quick 5 minutes, and I was in and out. But again, ready to go for next month. So I'm excited about this series to see where it goes. What about yourself? What'd you think of the read?
I really liked it. So it's a number one, so you can't really get a super read on what's going to happen, but I feel like there's a bunch of stuff that I just liked singular to this issue. So, first thing, right off the bat, the art reminds me a little bit of like 60s Marvel a little bit, but also David Lapham, Stray Bullets. Like right off the bat, I get both those vibes. I'm talking like Stray Bullets, Murder Me Dead. So there's those comic book influences that are very apparent on the page, but there's also Giallo influences where like the third page is somebody looking at this woman undressing in her apartment through the slats in her closet. And, very De Palma, very Argento, very Giallo. Also, definitely is drawing a through line from Cruising and Knife and Heart. Like, this is definitely like further down that family tree. But I don't think that's all it's going to bring to the table is just being a clone. Um, there's a lot going on here. Like you said, typical Giallo. Like they're laying the groundwork. There's a guy that wrote a true crime story 10 years before that's never really been able to write anything since or recapture the success of that book. There's at one point a magician on stage severing a woman in half, and then she, joins him for an encore.
Great panel, by the way.
Great panel.
It got me right away. I was like, oh shit, okay, never mind.
And like also, I'm just noticing now that that magician is like,
I think it's his sister and his nephew.
okay, got it. Okay, that makes perfect sense. But just a really weird setup with the magic, and I mean, it definitely has that '70s Giallo where there's kind of like a bunch of shit going on. You're like, what's, how do what do I dial in on? Well, you don't know yet, so that's kind of fun.
I like the art style is almost like quasi pulp.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
adds a good element to it. Also, the texturing of the pages. If you notice when you're reading the book, it's not super high gloss. It
Right.
kind of harkens back to again pulp comics when you have that great textured paper between your fingers. It's there's just all these awesome little touches that go into this that I really appreciated.
Yeah, I agree. I really like this. Like I want to have the next issue so that I can see where it's going, but also just because I want to revisit this experience, like I'm not sure how many issues this is going to go. I feel like I saw four, but I might be wrong. But I'll be here for as many as it goes as of right now.
Definitely. I'm always looking for something that's gonna, keep me attached to a monthly stream. So yeah, definitely. I'll be back next month for it as well. Yeah, between the two of us, we got three covers, which is great. All the cover art so far has been pretty awesome. Um,
All of it. Yeah.
yeah, it's yeah, they're really rolling out the red carpet to make this thing look, special, and I think the Image has done a really good job with it so far. So yeah,
Agreed.
a decent number one, a great number one, in fact. Again, not too over the top, just enough to dip your toe in anyway. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes for sure.
Also, do you notice? I just noticed this now. Inside front cover, it's a tiny onion.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
did not realize that. So there'll probably be some merch associated with it on Tiny Onion, and some of these covers would make great shirts.
I concur, or even just art prints would be fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
100%. That's reminding me. This is unrelated, but did you see that Michael Walsh from the Silver Coin, and I believe it's another Tiny Onion production like the Silver Coin, has another anthology coming out?
Really?
Exquisite Corpses. It's a new book called Exquisite Corpses, and looks like first one comes out in May,
Okay.
and it's Michael Walsh and Tinian.
Is that going to be an Image property, or where's that coming out through?
It is Image.
Okay.
It looks like I'm seeing something on League of Comic Geeks that says it's 60 pages, and it's 4.99.
Really?
Yeah, now I don't know if that's accurate or not. Now, and see that there's just two issues listed for that, one in May, one in June. That has the Tiny Onion logo under the Image logo.
Okay.
So I guess that's what threw me off about You'll Do Bad Things. But anyway, so I just wanted to bring that up because, yeah, I mean, there's definitely crossover. Anybody listening to this would probably be interested in that. And also, we are both interested in that. And I just saw that last night. So I wanted to,
Nice.
well, definitely wanted to mention that to you. I have to put that down on my pull at my shop because I don't want to miss that.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure that I grab a copy in May for sure.
So that's You'll Do Bad Things on the stands today. This will go up on March 27th, but we're recording it on March 26th. And just tell you right now, I went into my shop at 7 o'clock p.m. today, and there were four copies of this on the shelves, and one of them was the cover both of us wanted,
Yeah.
and the others were the A cover. But yeah, it's a great book. I think if you're a horror fan or Giallo fan, pick this up. I don't think you'll regret it. And that's You'll Do Bad Things. Now, I beseech you, dear listener, don't do bad things. But if you do, definitely don't leave us a comment and with any specifics because I don't want to end up in court. And if your lawyer has to get a hold of me to be in court, my name is Sean,
And my name is Anthony.
and you'll do bad things, but we'll probably do them first.
hapless teenagers beset by demons in the woods. A strange new drug that turns art into murder. A can't beat a deal on a new house with a horrifying past. A video game that might usher in the apocalypse. From the demented mind of Sean C. Baker, author of A Collection of Desires, Shadow Play, and Murder Virus, comes Volume 4, collecting Baker's no sleep work along with several never-before-published short stories. This 99-cent volume also includes the opening chapter of the author's forthcoming teenage Giallo novel, Black Gloves and Broken Hearts, due out later this year.